Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the...
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which gives me the perfect opportunity to keep you guys up to date with what's going on in the world of Transformers. I'll also let you know with what's going on with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_rus. So quite a lot actually has happened in the last couple of days. I'm a little bit later than normal doing this, but there's still so much to go through. And the first thing I want to discuss or show with you is a potential 4-pack. So the rumours are this could be a little bit like the Worlds Collide pack. And what we've got here is I'll show you, in fact, it's easier. We've got 4 figures. We've obviously got the Generation Selects version of Bluestreak. We've got the black ironhide, which I got wrong on one of the videos I've done. We've got Nightcrawler and we've got Buzzaw. So that's them in their robot mode. And that is them in their alternate mode, obviously. But then since then pictures have surfaced, we've actually got some more where they're more individual, and you can see just, I suppose, the main 2, which are exactly that, Nightprowler and Buzzaw. So obviously Buzzaw is, of course, a redeco, slight retool of Waspinator. So they've changed the wing colours, obviously different head sculpt, but looking good. Again, it's all speculation whether it's going to be a 4-pack or not, but as the figures have been photographed together in 4s, that is exactly what we're thinking. So again, excited for them. They look really, really good. We've got loads of third-party stuff coming up now. Loads of third-party stuff. But before we get to there, let's have a look at some Micro Machines then. Well, yeah, I know Micro Machines. I've not seen much of them since the 80s myself, to be honest. But these are Micro Machines, and again, I take all my information from TFW 2005, T-Formers, etc. These are Micro Machines based on the movie figures. So it looks like, you know, we've got Optimus Prime, Jetfire, Sideswipe. I'll let you have a look as well. You can have a quick look through. Bumblebee. And you know what else looks interesting is the fact that obviously Megatron, of course, there we are. They've got variants. Blackouts in there as well, you can see. And there, of course, is a load of Optimus Primes and Ratchets. So don't know much more about them. They just look, I suppose, interesting. And again, I've not seen any Micro Machines myself in absolutely years. So sounds good to me. Right, Newage Toys, H42 Shean. Right, so I've got now an abundance, but not as many as there are online, of their take on Mirage. Now, they've got lots of versions of this. They've got, I'll show you, in fact, here we go. So we've got, there he is. I say they're calling him Shean. Brilliant with his Energon cubes. And there's a load of these now. So this is, of course, one of the versions. I haven't took all of the pictures. There's so many of these, so many pictures of these online. So I've just took a few of them for each colour. So then we've got, that one's based obviously on the original G1 toy colour scheme, so that's why it looks slightly off blue, but that is of course a very good homage to the G1 figure. Then we've got, moving on to a clear version, and again, way to go to using the same mould over and over and over again, but looks good. And then they've got a shattered glass version. See what I mean? I mean, as I say, there's so many photos of these. They look really good. These legend scale figures are looking fantastic. And then the final one we've got is a red one. And the red one is a homage to some of the old original Diaclone figures. In fact, one of the most expensive sets. I can't even remember the name off the top of my head. But it was this and one of the Delta Magnus, whatever his real name was, in a set. It's so expensive, it's just ridiculous. It's a red Mirage, and this is of course a brilliant homage to him. So that is Newage's take on Mirage, and as I say, they are calling him, that's it, no, they're just calling him Shean, and as I say, they've got all the different colours, and that's what they're going for. Right, moving on to Xtransbots, and this is their take on G2 Motormaster, and he's going to be called Gravestone. And again, looking brilliant. Love the colour scheme. The G2 colour scheme is crazy. It was totally out there. It's just such a shame it didn't do as well as perhaps they'd expected it to do. There's the giant sword, of course, which would be used by Menasor. There's the alternate mode. There's underneath. There, of course, is the gun and the sword. And there you go, there's some official images, marketing images of him, gravestone, in his alternate mode. Again, looking brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Really like the look of him. Moving on to no, that's not him. This is Future Toys XF, and this is their version of Black Arachnia. So I think they're calling it Black Shadow. We've seen a couple of pictures of these before, actually, and indeed in the same background. So whoever owns this, it's the same background, the same house that we've seen before. They've obviously got both prototypes, one for each mode. There is much more detail in the spider mode, and again, an even more detail one, a close-up on that. So that looks to be taking legs and working, as I say, coming along really nicely. Right, now what we've got then is we've got some beautiful packaging artwork and some more pictures for the legacy figures. And I think the most important thing for this is that the people who missed out on Galvatron and people who are worried they're going to miss out on Blaster, as you can see here, and you can actually order these from In-Demand Toys already. You can see that they're the same versions, they've just repackaged them. Yes, we've got some legacy figures as well, like Laser Optimus Prime. And for those of you who are new to the channel or a little bit worried or don't really understand what I'm saying, Wheeljack was a brilliant example in RC. They basically just repackaged the figure from an Earthrise line into Kingdom, and it looks exactly what they're doing here. So this is, of course, the Kingdom figure just packaged in Legacy. So fingers crossed for everybody. I can't see why you wouldn't be able to get these at all now, because they're going to span across two completely different toy lines, so there's no excuse for them not to stock the shelves with them. And again, the packaging looks brilliant, and somebody's already commented on my Instagram, and it's completely true. It really looks like that they're going for a look that if you're just a mint and seal box collector, you can just display the boxes, because the artwork and everything on it looks stunning. You've already seen what's just snuck up right now, and again, this isn't confirmed. We are suspecting that this is Masterpiece Cliffjumper. It just looks odd to me. I don't understand. Yeah, there's a few strange pictures of them. I think obviously until we see some actual in-hand Takara pictures, I'm a little on the fence with these particular pictures. The last pictures we saw of him, I think he looked really good, but this one, there's something about it that just doesn't look right to me, and I don't know what it is. It could just be me, but there's just something on there that doesn't look right at all. Right, I've only got one image of this guy, but that's because that's all they've released, and this is another third party. This is Xtransbots again, and this is their version of Hotspot, and he's going to be called or known as Vanguard. And as I say, there's only one image, but that's all there is online, and that's all that they've released. So this is an official image that they've released themselves of their take on Hotspot, also known as Vanguard. And then the final thing to show you is again another, it's third party again, and it's back to Newage, and this is their version of Starscreams. This is a legend scale Starscream, and he's going to be called Lucifer. Now look at all the accessories that come with him there, and again for a legend scale figure, I think the detail, I think the articulation looks brilliant. Can't wait to see some of these in hand at some conventions. Yeah, they're calling him Lucifer, and he is, of course, Starscream. So, as I say, it's New Year's Eve. There's still things coming up. All that's left to say, oh yeah, let you know what's going on with the channel. I'm going to do, the top 10s are going down really well, which is good. I've got a top 10 pickup to do. My favourite pickups of the year, so that's going to include G1 and everything. I'm going to do a collecting goals video as well on the 2nd, because I think that's a great idea, and to keep you guys fully informed with where I'm going with this collection. And again, thank you all. And with the Instagram, again, just whatever you want. If you want to see pictures of figures that you think I might not have or haven't got, let me know and I'll get the pictures up for you. So all that's left to say is, again, thanks very much for watching, guys. Happy New Year to you all, and of course, please take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.